Good evening, all you half pints and short films. On tonight's holiday selection, we are reading The Night Before Christmas. Clement Moore wrote a poem about it, like the hit, go.
Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring,
Not even a mouse. The stockings were hung with great care and with the chimney.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
The children were nestled, all snug in their beds,
while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama and her kerchief and I and my cat
had just settled our thoughts on a long-ass nightcap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter.
I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash.
Tore open the shutters and threw out the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow
gave the luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wonder eyes should appear
but a giant brew kettle and 8 drunken reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew that at that moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now ATG, now Akasha, now Monarch and Atrium, on Apocalypse, on Mile Wide, on Gravely and the local seltzery.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall.
Now dash away, dash away, dash away all!
As dry hops that into the fermenter will fly.
When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys.
And St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof
the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
His robes were all dirty with roasted barley and soot. A shitload of good beer he had flung on his back, and he looked like a saint as he opened the pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry.
His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His broad, goofy mouth was drawn up in a U, and the beard on his face had tidbits of brew.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth,
and the smoke it released stank truly of reef.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He slurred several words and spoke to the crew, filling all the glasses with the freshest brew.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, he gave...
And laying his finger aside of his nose,
and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He fell into his kettle and belched like a sailor, while those 8 crazy deer peeled out with the trailer.
But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight.
Happy Christmas
to all, and to all a good night.
And to all a good night.
Drink against the grain beer.
Cheers.
Anybody want to do an Hindenburg with me?